The movie begins with Erica, a pianist in her late 40s who works as a professor of classical piano at the Vienna Music Conservatory. She is known for her strict teaching style, expecting nothing but perfection from her students and detesting any form of carelessness or sentimentalism. Despite her dedication to her profession, Erica's personal life is far from perfect. She still lives in an apartment with her overbearing mother, who constantly interferes with her affairs. The two often engage in heated arguments, and Erica's mother's controlling and oppressive behavior takes a toll on her. After a heated argument, both Erica and her mother demand an apology from each other. Erica's father is institutionalized in a mental hospital, leaving Erica to live with her mother. She struggles to balance her childlike tendencies with her grown-up desires, which are heavily influenced by her upbringing. Her difficult home life makes it hard for her to form meaningful relationships, and she remains unmarried. One day, Erica and her mother attend a music recital where Erica dazzles the audience with her piano skills. After the show, a young aspiring engineer named Clemmer approaches her and kisses her hand, expressing his admiration for her talent in classical music. They engage in conversation, and Clemmer reveals how much he appreciates Erica's talent and her show. Erica takes an interest in Clemmer's knowledge of classical piano, despite his young age and preference for pop and rock music. Clemmer, a 17-year-old engineering student from a wealthy background, is also an accomplished pianist. However, Erica's mother is skeptical of Clemmer's intentions and believes he may be taking advantage of Erica. At the music recital, Clemmer impresses the audience by seamlessly blending two classical piano compositions together. All professional piano players, and even those without formal piano education, recognize his exceptional skill. In her personal life, Erica teaches a young girl named Anna and prepares her for an upcoming conservatory performance. Despite her professional success, Erica leads a lonely and emotionally distant life. She is caught in the grip of deep-seated sadomasochistic desires, which add to her internal turmoil. Erica has some personal interests that she likes to explore in her free time. Occasionally, she visits adult stores and views adult content in a private booth while inhaling males' reproductive cell-stained tissue. One day, while teaching, Clemmer shows up and expresses interest in joining her class. Erica tells him he must first register for the class, then expels him for disrupting her ongoing lesson. Later, Clemmer auditions at the conservatory to become Erica's student. During his audition, Clemmer showcased his impressive piano skills and earned praise from the other professors. However, Erica, who was responsible for finalizing the class roster, voted against him due to his divergent interpretation of the piece and her doubts about his motivations for joining the class. Despite this setback, Clemmer then joined Erica's pupils. However, Erica was struggling with her own personal issues and engaged in self-harm at home. Clemmer thinks she is an abnormal woman, and I think he is right. The next day, during her break, Clemmer arrived early for his lesson and expressed his desire to get her attention. Erica was frank with him, telling him that he didn't seem serious about music and was only seeking attention. When Clemmer asked her for a walk after the lesson, Erica refused and told him to stop talking. Following this, Clemmer heads to his vehicle and retrieves a bag. From a distance, Erica observes him and attempts to trail him. It appears that Clemmer has a talent for playing hockey. Later that evening, Erica visits a drive-in cinema to watch romantic couples being physically intimate without concern for being caught. While standing next to a parked car, she urinates, but the man inside catches a glimpse of her and quickly runs off. Upon returning home, Erica's mother acts in the usual manner by sabotaging her belongings due to Erica's tardiness. Despite Erica being an adult capable of caring for herself, her mother slaps her and makes a fuss. The next day, as the rehearsal is set to begin, Erica and other instructors commence their duties of overseeing the participants. Anne is tardy for the rehearsal, and Erica inquires as to the reason. Anna reveals that she is nervous, causing her stomach to become upset. Erica attempts to console her by emphasizing that it is just a rehearsal. When Clemmer notices Anna's uneasiness, he endeavors to comfort her. This makes Erica jealous, and she decides to depart. To express her jealous feelings, she sneaks into an empty code room and smashes a glass, hiding the shards inside one of Anna's coat pockets. As a result, Anna's right hand is seriously injured, preventing her from playing at the concert. Erica asks Clemmer for help and then leaves. Clemmer realizes that Erica is jealous and follows her to the bathroom. He knows that Erica likes him but doesn't want to show it. As he passionately kisses her and Erica plays with his genitals, he continues kissing her. She warns him that she will leave if he tries to kiss her again, and Clemmer thinks it's not fair for her to leave him like that. Erica informs him that she will spell out the terms of their relationship in a letter. The next day, Anna's mom comes to the conservatory and says her about Anna's state. Her hand is permanently damaged, destroying her hopes of performing at the concert. Erica is wholly sympathetic about what happened to Anna and offers to bring someone else in to take Anna's place at the concert because she is aware of precisely what occurred to her. In the class, Clemmer perceives her as aloof and conceited, and she does not tolerate his staring. He feels like she deceived him the previous day. Clemmer suspects that Erica is playing mind games with him when she hands him a letter suggesting certain activities they could engage in together. Erica requests that Clemmer read the letter in private before she contacts him. Clemmer becomes fixated on Erica and follows her to her house. Erica insists that he returns home and reads the letter before meeting her. Clemmer, however, refuses to leave and persistently attempts to enter Erica's house. Eventually, she relents and allows him inside, and blocks the door with a piece of furniture. Clemmer is overcome by his impulses and tries to remove Erica's clothing, but she insists that he read the letter first. He finally gives up and obeys her instructions after learning that the letter contains intimate activities, including the use of various forms of physical restraint. In the instance of Erica, she wants him to use chains and a rope whip to do the task. Clemmer simply cannot accept it. He believes she is ill and needs medical attention. He said to himself, "How could a woman with her education get so dim-witted?" After reading her letter, he corrects her, telling her how disgusting she is and that she is garbage who should not be touched. He then departs. In the middle of the night, Erica starts kissing and groping her mom in their shared bed, despite her mother's protests. The following day, Erica meets Clemmer at an ice rink to apologize for their previous encounter and requests him to engage in intimate activity with her to fulfill his desires. Initially, Clemmer refuses, but eventually, they end up in a janitorial closet together. During the act, Erica vomits after Clemmer's release in her mouth, and she quickly washes her mouth. Clemmer is offended by her behavior and pushes her away, despite her apologies and hug. Later that night, Clemmer visits Erica's home. He locks Erica's mom in her bedroom and proceeds to do it with Erica. He dislikes the activity she had described in her letter and stops momentarily to take a drink. Despite Erica's lack of enthusiasm, he persists until she gives up and becomes still. Today is the school concert day. Erica attempts to get back at Clemmer or attract his attention by bringing a kitchen knife to the concert. She attends the concert with her mother. Erica is supposed to substitute for Anna's show. As she waits outside, she sees Clemmer arrive, laughing and chatting with his family, and offers her a frosty greeting. Moments before the concert starts, Erica, clearly distressed, stabs herself in the shoulder with the knife and quickly exits the concert hall. In conclusion, Erica's behavior is alarming, and she needs immediate help and supports to address the underlying issues and prevent any potential harm to herself or others.